Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Today is a great day to love cars because here in our studio we have an amazing classic car, and the best part, it could be yours.
Go ahead.
No, sorry. This is our thing.
This is our H&M issue. Yeah. So our sister station WTMJ Radio works hard with Valenti Classics to restore a classic car, and then they just go ahead and give it away.
Yeah, this year's car is a 1968 Oldsmobile 442 convertible, and here to tell us all about the contest, the car, and how you can win are Gene Mueller from WTMJ Radio. We have Steve Valenti and Sara McGuire from Summerfest. Great to see you guys.
Good to be here.
Thank you so much. Gene, what do you think about this car?
I'm old enough to remember when these cars were new. I had buddies in high school that actually had these cars. They were the cool guys. I was not the cool guy. I did not have
Have you ever had a convertible before? Do you guys know?
I think this is our first.
This is the first, yeah.
The
first.
Wow. Is it exciting to do the work on a convertible?
It is. It's stressful, but you know, the station never gives us enough time. We'll blame them. But, but no, it's enjoyable. We have a good time, so it's our passion.
For those who are new to this giveaway, like myself, I can't believe I hadn't heard about this before, but talk a little bit about how it came to be. How did this process of finding a car, restoring it, and then giving it away happen?
Been doing it for years, and Steve always goes out and finds them. The guys at Valenti go to garages and knock on doors, and all of a sudden they find these cars that you think aren't going to be anything, and then they do their magic. In the course of a couple of weeks, pow, you get something like this.
Oh, it's incredible.
It really is. Talk about the magic. What did you do to this car?
Well, this one, it started off with a little bit of a treasure hunt because in honor of the 50th celebration for Summerfest, it had to be in 1968. So 1968 was a big transition year, so they're very difficult to get parts for. They're usually one-year-only body styles, so that added a little bit of complexity to the build. So we finally hunted and searched the entire nation, found a cool car. It had to be muscle car as well. And we found this one in a garage alley in Chicago.
Yeah, I think we should get out of the way.
Yeah, I feel like we're just blocking it. We're standing at the view here.
We'll move out of the way.
Yeah, talk a little bit about restoring. I know my dad is really into restoring classic cars also, and the whole, like, trying to keep it, you want to restore it to its original glory, right?
Yeah, there's a couple different ways to go about it. In this particular case, we focused on doing a stock type restoration the way it was born, but then kind of improved on a few of the issues that were, known with these cars back in the day. But you kind of inventory everything. You kind of go over the body condition, the upholstery, all the mechanical components, and figure out what's wrong, what needs to be done to make it perfect.
Let's take a look under the hood and talk a little bit about this, because it seems like, you said the word muscle car.
Right.
And I know we have video too. I don't know if you're able to lift it here in our studio, but I'll get out of the way. How important is how it looks under the hood?
Well, for us, we're a little bit very, very particular. Yeah, and it is. I mean, every nut and bolt that can come off of this car has been taken off. And then the motor is ripped apart and then completely rebuilt, so it performs. Instead of just looking pretty, it actually performs great. And stock isn't good enough. We have to kind of up the ante a little bit and make it go a little bit faster. So this thing, when it left the factory, it was 325 horsepower, and now we increased that by about 30%.
So if you happen to be the person then that wins this car, you're not just going to have a showpiece. You are actually going to want to be driving this car.
Oh yeah,
that's the goal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Top down and tunes blasting and hitting the throttle.
Yeah, I heard it had an insane stereo system.
Well, with Summerfest and the music, we kind of had to up the ante there a little bit too. So the trunk is just loaded with all kinds of really, really cool audio components. So you've got a touchscreen stereo receiver. It's got full navigation, iPhone hookup. There's just insane amount of technology in this thing as far as audio goes.
iPhone hookup, probably not in the original plan, right? In 1968?
Nope.
We're not reading the future then.
Well, and Sara, talk about Summerfest and related to this classic car and your role in it.
We are so excited. This is the first time we've partnered with TMJ Radio and Valenti Classics on their classic car giveaway. I'm so excited. Isn't it beautiful? And like, what a perfect year to have a convertible for the first time, celebrating Summerfest and the 50th. So you'll see Steve has been gracious to put in some nods to the 50th Summerfest. There's some badges on the wheels as well as the steering wheel. And hopefully we get to peek in the trunk because the sound system is incredible.
That's so cool. And the trunk is where all the sound stuff is.
Oh my gosh,
right?
it's pretty amazing. I'll let Steve.
Oh, we've seen a video of the trunk, so I'll let him open it. But let's take a look at that video and talk to us again about what makes this so great from a sound standpoint.
Well, this one we've got JLW0 components in here, and there's stuff that I don't even understand. It's a 2 farad capacitor in this thing, and all 1-oct wiring, and it's just massive wiring, like about that size and diameter, just to handle all the power that this thing will put out. When it's playing, when the trunk is latched, I mean, everything is vibrating around. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. You'll know it's coming down the road when you crank it up.
That's great. I love the tie-in to the Summerfest anniversary. Gene, talk to us about how people can enter to win, and there's the first time that people are going to actually be able to see this car in person, and that's coming up on the 15th, right?
Right. First time is May 15th. We'll have a live viewing. We'll tell you when you can do that at 7:40 each morning on 620 WTMJ. So be listening for that. That'll tell you where to go. You can also register online once a day, and we'll have a semifinalist once a week online at WTMJ.com, and then at Summerfest, starting the run of Summerfest. Each and every day, come by, register, someone becomes a semifinalist, and then on the 9th of July, we give it away. Sorry.
And you can't win.
Overclocked.
We're going to take it, so you're never going to get that far.
Right?
I'm ready to go.
Oh, you look good in there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I just need some shades and somebody to drive.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready to go.
You look fantastic. This is a great car, you guys. Thank you so much for bringing it into our studio so that we could see it live and in person. And here's your first chance to see it yourself in person. It's the classic free ride with WTMJ Radio. Your first chance to see this ride in person is Monday, May 15th. It's going to be at Woodman's in Oak Creek, which is located on South Howell Avenue. We also mentioned that you can register now to win online, so make sure you do that. It's WTMJ.com, and you can see what it looks like once you go online for that classic free ride. Again, thanks you guys so much. Great to see you. Really exciting. Way to go, Hal. You look great. Look at her. After the break this morning.